So, alright, that should be synced up. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. And as you can tell by the title, this is a game analysis. We played this game like last week it was. So yeah, I'll give you a little summary. We lost 2-1. I was playing CDM, but I did score. So yeah, not much else to say really. We're just going to get into the highlights now. If you do go on to like the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and then comment if you want. So yeah, not much else to say really. Let's get on to the highlights. Alright, so this is the first highlight here. So the goalie comes out, it's kind of like a ball over the top, so the goalie just came out, passed it to the centre back, and this was like I'd say this was like probably the first minute. It was like 1 minute 10, something like that. So I get past the ball in from the CDM, then I just take a quick touch with my right foot, and a lovely little ball over the top to the winger. It's almost inch perfect, a little bit too much, it's had a little bit too much pace on it, but if we rewind, it has a little bit too much power on it. It's a little bit overhit, but it's not too bad. Get the team up after, it's the first minute and they just need to get your team up the pitch. We get a throw in that's kind of like over there. So yeah, it's a decent pass. This is the next clip. They like send it forward. I just get the rebound here. Just take him on and then play it to the other centre mid. And I don't think anything actually comes to this. I drop off here, but I think nothing comes of it. Nah. It ends up being a foul to the other team. So yeah, not much else to say there really. I just get it from like a rebound, take it on a player and then just pop it. Next up we got a long ball from them again. This is another time just getting the like rebounds off the like kind of like when it gets sent up, and then obviously that's kind of where you want the CDM to be, is getting the like rebounds. Is it rebounds? I think it's called rebounds. It's like when the header or their striker heads it, and you want your CDM there to like collect the pieces. You know what I'm saying? So I just chest control it? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah. So I just chest control it here, and then I could go into this space maybe, but I thought might as well just keep the ball, keep popping. But the centre back does lose it. Oh no, it goes out for a throw in. Here I am. I start the counter press, boys. I'm the pivot, you know what I'm saying? I start the press trigger. So, as we can see, he's passed the ball in here, and you can see here that I'm already reading this situation. So I come steaming in here, and then obviously he's poor awareness from that person to not see the number 10. And then I just hold my run a little bit instead of sprinting forward so that the winger's got someone to pass it to. So I get it here, first touch in there, and I'll play it out here, and this is almost a very good goal from us. But it just hits the side netting, as you can see there. But it was actually a decent bit of phaser play from us. So yeah, not much else to say really about it though. So yeah, here we got it here. So I'm here. So I received the ball, and it's a little bit of a poor first touch if I'm being honest. Maybe it should have been like a little bit more here, or like over here maybe. A little bit poor first touch, so I just come back on it and then just keep the ball. And we just keep the ball moving. I didn't really have anything to go there, so I just pop it back to the centre back, and yeah, then we just started playing again. Here is just like a bit of CDM duties. So as you can see, I'm here, and the cross comes in, and I just clear it with a header. And then yeah, he tries to hit it with his left foot, but obviously can't. Then the next clip is here. I'm just coming in. I'm just coming in here. So yeah, I actually, if we can rewind a little bit, you can see, look, so here I've just looked over my shoulder, just took a little glance, and I've seen no one behind me, so I know I can spin on it. So I just chest control it. Oh, it's got a little bit of replay there. So yeah, I just chest control it, turn on it, and then I take this guy on, and it is actually a foul, because as you can tell, he's just grabbing me. So yeah, I just win a free kick there. So yeah, it's decent. Just getting it from the throw-in, and then yeah. Here, a long throw. Here, the next clip that's coming up is a long throw and just came in. Then it gets kind of like cleared to the edge of the box. He doesn't clear it well, so I take a touch there. It's a good first touch, and I get my shot off, but he just about blocks it. If not, I think that's a. It looked like it was a good shot from me, because look, you can tell it's got a bit of power on it and everything. Look, you can tell it's got a bit of power and everything on it, and it's just about blocked it. I'm saying if that goes through, that could be a goal. Next up here, again, I receive it from a throw-in, and I think I just play it here, pop it here, take him. I'm not too sure why he jumped so far, and then I do I get it back in? Yeah, I do actually get it back here. Turn on him, and then this is a foul again. So yeah, just decent play overall really. So if we watch it again, so I get it from the thingy, from the centre back. Maybe I could turn on my touch a little bit more and maybe go over here because there's a bit more space over here. But I just kind of like take him on, and then he just does draw the foul, which he probably should, because obviously if I take him on, we're onto their back line because he is the CDM jumping up at me there. So yeah, I just win a foul again. Free kick, I suppose. Here, what happens here? So here I just get it and I just spread out to the winger. Nice little pass to the winger. And I don't know if anything does actually come from this. No, I'm not too sure what them three were doing down there, if I'm being honest. It just ends up going for a throw-in for them lot. Here I just get like a little, obviously he's done a poor touch, next clip comes up. So he does a poor touch in here and I just quick one touch pass over to the other midfielder who takes it down. But I think he loses the ball. Yeah, nothing else comes from that. Here again is just defensive duties, just winning the headers in the box. As you can see, obviously I'm going to win most headers because basically what it is I'm taller than most players in Spain. There's normally like 1 or 2 players on the other team that are maybe a little bit taller than me, but I'm also more like, I also jump higher than most players and I've got more aggression. So if you put all them three together, you're kind of going to win every header that there is. So yeah, it just comes out and then I don't think anything does actually come of this, nah. And then here, it should be an assist for me. It should be an assist. So it comes in from the free kick. It gets headed around. I header it back across goal, and look at that. He's on his own, and in fairness, he's not left-footed, but you have to be scoring that. It's on the 6-yard box, and number 10 just sticks it right over the bar, all the way over here. That has to be a goal. Has to be a goal. And then this is the second half. This is like the first or second minute of the second half. Actually, at half time there was actually a problem because like the lights had like turned off and they weren't coming back on, so we needed some like maintenance. So we had like a break of like half hour. So yeah, we come out for the second half. I just get it popped in here, just use my weights, just weights him off the ball. Basically, he comes in, just weights him off it. So I get it here, and I was gonna try and touch it into there, but I can't really touch it into there because if I do lose the ball, I'm like the CDM, and the only people behind me is the defensive line, and I think they've got like a two on 3. I think they've got it, and obviously this guy as well. So if I lose it, we're going to be in trouble. So instead I just touch it here, weights him off it, and then spin, and then play a nice little ball into the other midfielder. I'd say maybe that should have been a shot first time with the left foot, but he isn't left-footed. But I'd say that's a shot. So if you look at it here, it's coming in like at a nice speed. I'm saying, bam, left foot shot there, over to here. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't think nothing actually does. No, nothing comes to that. Here is a very nice play from me. So he's hoofing it up. I get it, obviously read it, chest control, get it back from the centre mid, take him on, and then take on the other CDM, and then I hit the ball like. As soon as I hit it, I knew I didn't quite catch it right. I kind of like went over the ball too much. I actually didn't hit it on the sweet spot, you know what I'm saying? Like I came over a little bit too much, which is why obviously it does stay on the floor. It's not a bad shot. Well, it is a bad shot because it didn't go in, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a bad play from me taking on like 2 players. Well, getting the ball and then taking on 2 players. And then getting my shot off. It should have been a better shot. It's because I hit it on top of the ball too much, which is obviously why it stayed on the floor and a little bit too slow the shot was. So yeah, now we got the next clip. So I just get it here and I just pop it. Not much else to say about that really. I don't think anything else comes of it. Nah, nothing else comes of it. Here is just again me winning one of the rebounds. Touch it here and then play it out to the winger. Not sure why the winger was so close, because right there, because if you watch like my last highlight video, right here I probably would look. I was actually looking, so if you see here, I was actually looking to see if he was making a run in behind, but for some reason he came short, so I just popped it to him short as he wanted it there. But yeah, we actually did win the throw-in. Here again, I'm just winning the rebounds. I've got quite a bit of space, and then I've just tried to clip it, the camera didn't really. I just tried to clip it through these two, through to a winger, but it does actually get cut out. But we do get a throw, so we still got the ball, which isn't too bad really. Because if you're trying something like trying like a good pass and you just get a throw from it, it's like you still get the ball, so it's safe. You know what I'm saying? And then boys, this is the goal. You know what I'm saying, boys? So I'll just play it. Jeez. So if we just run through it a little bit, so obviously the cross comes in and I'm here. I always stand like roundabout between the penalty spot and the crossing spot, because one thing is that when because most players would run in from like here, but I don't think the consistency of the crosses is good enough to be running in and try and meet it when it's coming, because I just think if you're doing that, you need a very good crosser to be crossing into you. So I tend to just go from the penalty spot to the 6-yard box, so then I can readjust if it doesn't come near me. So, but it is actually quite a good ball in. And that's what I always do as well. I just push him when the kind of defender's on me, I just give him a little nudge like that, so then he's off me, and then come back for the header and then header it in. And it's a good header, it's a good attacking header because I've headed it down into the ground, and then it comes obviously up, and that is 1-0 us. So as I said earlier, when I was doing one of my defensive headers, that obviously if I'm taller than most players, but I think he's around the same size, he's around the same same height as me, but I've got more aggression and I'm stronger. So putting that together, I'm gonna score the header if it comes near me. So yeah, there we go, 1-0 up, and then I think this is where it goes a little bit bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I always go in the box for the headers, as you just see from the throw-ins, because I can hold players off and everything. So I always go in the box, and then number 10 comes back here, and then we got number 8, the other midfielder here. So number 10 goes back into my position, which would be CDM, and I go up into his position for when we get a throw-in, which makes sense because I'm stronger and everything, and I can hold up the ball more, and I'm better at headering. So it comes into me here. He just does actually. I tried to spin on it and then try and volley it, but he does actually just pinch it. So if you see here, I tried to spin on it, but he just pinches it. And it goes back out to him, so I'm like, oh, I might as well stay in the box then. Fox in the box. I've got my aerial presence out, because obviously I've just scored a header, so I'm like, it only makes sense for me to stay in the box. So I'm here, and the cross doesn't quite make me. And then here, this should be either hit into the, hit on goal, or pop it back to someone else, or I don't know, hit it out for a throw-in. But what happens is he tries to take him on, and then we lose it. And then this is probably the worst thing that happens is the number 10 comes out and jumps out here, and then he doesn't win the ball. And if you don't win the ball there, you need to take the man. You can't let them pass you, because if you're the CDM, you can't let them, because as soon as they're past the CDM, they're onto your back line. So if you jump out, you either have to take the man, you have to take the ball, or you have to take the man. You have to take at least one of them. But he doesn't, and it comes here, and then they're on an attack. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 on 4. If you see, I'm actually getting back a little bit, but look, I'm here. I was probably one of the furthest players forward, and I've got back one of the fastest as well. But it gets popped across. It gets played across the floor. It's actually a decent ball from him. Takes a couple of deflections, and then it's 1-1. So yeah, the morale's gone down a little bit, because obviously that's what normally happens. To be fair, normally if the other team can, if you're ahead and then the other team score, they actually normally go on to win the match, because they got their confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Here is the next clip. So if you can see, I am here, and the winger's got it. So I'm not going to sprint too fast forward, and I'm just making my way to the edge of the box. He actually does. To be fair, I do like this winger, because he actually does set the. He's one of the only wingers that I've had that actually sets the ball back to the midfielders. Because most wingers just try and do little fancy skills and then kick off the pitch. But he actually plays it back to me here, and it just gets deflection. I'm not too sure if it's going. It might be going a little bit over, or it might be going in top bins. But if you look at it, I've levered the bastard, and he just touches him, and then we do actually get a corner from it. But yeah, it was a good block from him, to be fair, because I believe that was going in. So yeah, then we get a corner, but nothing actually does come with a corner. I think we played a short. So we just scored a corner, and I think after that we actually did play a short corner instead, which makes no sense. So here's the next clip. I get it here, and I just drive in at them because I've got a bit of space, and then I play a nice ball through these two. You're probably thinking now it's a good ball, but the winger doesn't make. If you're a winger, in my opinion, like you need to be making the runs diagonally, because you have to blame me for it because I've done the pass, and it's went off the pitch, so I've lost the possession. But I feel like the winger should be making. I saw the winger running obviously, and I thought he was going to make a little diag run in there, and then obviously it just goes off the pitch. But I'm not too sure. I put it in the comments if you think it as well. Like the wingers definitely should be making diagonal runs like this, so you can for example, the Martinelli goal against Newcastle, it was a while back, but if you look at it, when Lacazette plays it through to him, he's making like a diagonal run like this, so it's a lot easier to pass it to someone when they're making a diagonal run rather than a straight run, because obviously it's just going in their path. And this is actually where they scored their second goal. So our right back kicks it across the box, which isn't great, and then here they're like, I'll just play it for you. It's actually a decent finish to be fair, and that is how they go 2-1 up. So it starts off from our right back doing that, and then it's a bit calamitous defending, if I'm being honest. Like he probably shouldn't be able to turn on this like this. I think the centre back should be a little bit tighter to him, but he lets him go, and then it's a bit of lack of concentration from the defensive line, from the right back hitting it across the box, and then the centre back not quite getting there. So it's a little bit of lack of concentration, and then bang, you get punished. So yeah, not much else to say about it really though. And then they go 2-1 up, and we only had like 5 minutes remaining. And this is the only clip that I've got in the last like 5 minutes. So the goalie like pings it out. I do a nice little chest control. He comes in from it, I turn him, and then I'm driving at him, and then I play a nice ball into, I think he was like attacking mid at this point, and then he actually also plays a very nice pass out to here, and then this ball needs to absolutely be drilled across here, because look, we got 1-2 here. I'm here, so I'm not making it because obviously I've just done that run, but I'm just lurking on the edge. The ball needs to be across the floor, like here, I'd say. So our two players at the back post can reach it, and if their centre backs touch it, then it could direct into goal. But to be fair, he's not left-footed, even though he's playing left back, and it's a little bit poor as he just tries to shoot. He tries to shoot, but in those sort of situations, you need to drill it right across the floor. So even if they get a touch, it's going to go in. But yeah, that is the footage from the game. So yeah, obviously it was disappointing not to get the result that we wanted, but I did score, so it's a little bit like, it's like a win-loss, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, not much else to say really. I hope you did enjoy the analysis. So yeah, hopefully I can score a couple more goals now. Now I've got one. I needed that one, yeah, to because you know, like when you're going through a stagnant stale of like not scoring, you need that one to like start you off, and then you get more like confident. It's like confidence in front of goal, but also it seems like you just get a lot more luck as well in front of goal. So yeah, that is the video. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share. Until next time, boys, I'll see you later.